YouTube land, what's up? It's your girl here, Makara. How y'all feeling out there tonight? So tonight's topic is going to be called shadow work. So y'all, tonight I'm feeling under the weather a little bit. And the reason why I am feeling under the weather is because I am at home doing some shadow work on myself. For all of you who don't know, shadow work means dealing with parts of yourself, or like I have described to you, if something in your past has got the better of you or beaten you down, or a situation knocked you off your high horse, later on when you get strong enough, and maybe 30 and 40 years, like a situation like mine, you go back and you visit those sites, as painful as those sites are. You go back and you deal with those things to get a deeper understanding, and to see things in a different light, because now you are older, um, now than where you were then, and you have a new perspective and you can see things with a fresher eye. So I've been under the weather because I'm doing shadow work at home. So it's not really been a good day for me. As you can see, it's not been a good day for me. It's been a painful day for me. Matter of fact, the last few days have been painful for me. But I have to go back and revisit these things if I want to heal. And if I want to get past these things, and if I want to be in a better situation. And I'm at the point where I want to heal. I'm at the point where I want to be in a better situation, and I want to be better for myself, and I want to be better for someone. So I'm going back revisiting these things so I can get ready to, sweep them up and put them in my bag and take them out to the trash. So this is the deal. So you all know that, like, I'm in my transformation mode and I'm in my reflection mode. And so the last couple of days, like I said, that's what I have been doing. I have been around the house reflecting on things that I need to deal with, and past pains that I have suppressed, and that I need to release, and just get the mental chains out of my head and stop letting other people live in my head for rent free. And so the topic of my shadow work and the shadow work that I'm dealing with around here basically has been the love department for me. Yeah, so I'm meeting my man's head on tonight, y'all. So, let me start from here. From my teenage years all the way up until now, as long as I have been dating, um, everyone, every guy, and I'm not going to call them men because I haven't met a man yet, and that's the truth. So every guy that I dated, I was dealing on a low vibration, and I was attracting men. Well, not men, I'm sorry. I was attracting guys that were also vibrating on a low vibration. And so, when you are on a low vibration and you attract low vibration guys, then you get put in low vibe situations. And that's what I'm dealing with here tonight. So, my low vibration situations that have still lasted me today up until now, that I'm starting to go back and work on, has been, every guy in my entire life that I have met, and every so-called girlfriend that was supposed to be my best friend, and I broke my neck to do things for, and all of these things, and they was breaking they neck doing things for me until a guy got into the picture, And so every so-called guy I had, yeah, I'm just rumbling my head, it's just coming apart. Every so-called boyfriend that I supposed to had, and every so-called girlfriend I always had, they always find a way, to go behind my back and sleep together. So that's what I'm dealing with, y'all. Getting this stuff out of me so I can go on. Because this stuff has had a hold of me. I'm 43 and I'm still dealing with this stuff because I've been suppressing this stuff. So every guy that I ever dated and every so-called best friend that I had in my life, they always found a way to get together and sleep together behind my back. And so when I would find out about it or whatever, I would get rid of the so-called girlfriends and get rid of the so-called boyfriends and get me a new girl best friend and get me a new boyfriend. And, the cycle kept repeating itself and it kept repeating itself and it kept repeating itself. Everybody I got with, I don't know why they always thought my friends was more than me. Thought my friends were more prettier than me. Thought my friends were more shaped up better than me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Thought my friends were more exciting than me. All of that stuff. So that's the stuff that I'm dealing with tonight. And so, those type of things right there, well, not type of things, that main situation right there has handicapped me and has paralyzed me up until now. At 43, and in December I'll be 44, and that thing has really, really paralyzed me. And a lot of times, it's funny because the guys that did this thing to you ran off with your friends that they thought was this and that and this and that. Those are the ones that come back into your life and re-enter and want to call you crazy for bringing it up, but they're the ones that done this to you, right? So I know better to believe that, because if they hadn't did this, then this situation wouldn't exist. So this is what I am dealing with. So this is why I'm under the weather, because this has really handicapped me, and I'm just ready to deal with it now. I'm ready to face it so I can move on. And so the way it has handicapped me, I don't trust any guys. I don't trust any friends. I don't have any friends. I have one friend that lives in Cincinnati, but other than that, I don't have any girlfriends. I don't have any women come in and out of my house. It affected me that bad. People don't really realize what they can do to you or what's going to affect someone. And so that was my hang up. That's where I got my pants caught over the fence at. That somebody that I loved and was giving my all to and boarding children for and all of this and all of that and speaking highly of and putting on pedestals and bragging about how I had the best man in town, he was able to waltz off into the sunset with my friends. So that's why I'm under the weather, because I really want to deal with this, because it has to be dealt with. And so, y'all, what's crazy was, a lot of my so-called girlfriends at the time that slept with the man that I was dating that crashed my dream or whatever, you know, they have since moved on. They married to nice-looking men, married to well-established men, damn near borderline rich men, living in nice different cities and states, really got it going on. But here I am, sitting here paralyzed, in a mental prison, weeds and grew all over the top of me, chained and bound because of what they did to me, 30 years ago, how they just came in and crashed my dream, and what's funny about it, some of these girls that were supposed to be my friends, some of them have repeatedly reached out to me over and over again, but by me being stuck right here and still being caught up and being mad, still remembering what happened, I won't respond back, and this stuff has happened over 30-something years ago. My kids are reaching their 30s and stuff. I have grandkids now. But this is where I'm stuck at, and it's just time for me to face this, So I can't tell y'all, sit here on YouTube and tell y'all to go back and do something, and I'm not doing it. But of course, I do go back and do it. That's why I tell you to do it, because I know the best remedy is to go back and do it. And I know these things really work. It was just something, that I didn't want to deal with. I didn't care to deal with, And so I didn't face it. But now I'm ready to face these things. And so y'all, in my few days that I've been pondering and wondering and sitting back, in this mental prison and reflecting over all of these things, what really stands out to me about these situations that I had, y'all, this is how stressed out I am about this crap. What really stands out to me, y'all don't be laughing at me, what really stands out to me about this crap is that the guy that I was dating, I really thought he was my everything. I loved him in his lows and in his highs, when he had something, when he didn't have nothing, just an all around good girl, And for somebody that could just come out of nowhere, that was supposed to have been a friend, and just, take all of that away from me, what was everything to me and was nothing to them, what was a game to them and was my life to me, what was serious to me, just the fact that they was able to do that, it's really, really sore, that's a sore spot for me. And not only, like I said, not only with one guy, but repeated guys. Nobody ever wanted somebody until I got a hold to them. These guys, I don't know. Nobody, just put it like this, nobody never wanted them until I got a hold to them, basically. But this was the thing about this, y'all. The guys that I was dating, they didn't even stand a chance with my girlfriends. My girlfriends wouldn't have had these guys. They didn't stand a chance with them. The guys didn't. And it was more like this here. They supposed to be my girlfriend, so I'm on the phone, bragging about my man and what my man doing for me and what my man doing for me and my kids. And the whole time they getting together, and they couldn't stand to see the smile on my face or how he was taking care of me and my kids and, this and that. And me not knowing that they messing around, and she would go back and say something to him about what he's supposed to have did for his family and for his kids and stepkids or whatever the deal was. Next thing I know, I would be cut off. And now she's reaping the benefits, but this is my best friend. She's reaping the benefits. She's getting what I'm supposed to be getting from my man, what I'm working for, what I'm really feeling, what I'm hoping to see something else come out of, what I'm investing in. I'm investing. And she's going back telling him, what I'm saying about what he's supposed to be doing and the friend she's supposed to be. Next thing I know, I'm getting cut off. My kids getting cut off. And now she getting this stuff. She getting my benefits that she ain't worked for. My kids getting stuff snatched away from them. You know, they living a good life, and all of a sudden, everything just stopped coming because I'm running my mouth too much to my best friend. You know, that's how my life had been getting played. You know, and it started turning into to where, you know, these girls that was supposed to be my best friend and running off with my man. You know, he's showing them sides of him that I ain't never seen before. He taking them on trips, and he taking them to meet his family, and all down south and all of this stuff. And I'm stuck here with my kids, and we've been ripped off and we've been cut off. And she got my stuff, and she's gone, and she's going to meet his family and all of this stuff. And she didn't even want him, didn't care for him, didn't like him. Only how she had a chance with him is because he had some money on demand right then and there. Y'all, when I tell y'all these women didn't want these men that I was kicking with, they didn't want them. They just want to wipe a smile off my face, and they want to wipe a smile off my kid's face, and they did that. So to this day, I don't have women friends because of that. And so, y'all, I can't stress enough when I tell y'all these women didn't want these men I was dating. They didn't want them. So basically, everything that I was working for just basically was nothing, you know. So, and it was crazy because, you know, after they would come back from their trips and stuff, or with my man, or getting money from my man, and me and my kids sitting here without nothing now, they would get on the phone and wouldn't tell me the whole story, but they would laugh and giggle about how stupid my man was and how dumb he was. But I didn't have the whole story, and you know, I didn't understand, and I didn't know what was going on, you know. But now I agree to that because now I'm able to go back and I agree they were dumb and stupid. And so now, you know, I'm to the point where I'm looking back on this stuff, you know, and it's not as bad as I thought it was on the ladies' behalf. That was my so-called friends. It's to the point where now, and I'm not all the way there, but I'm thinking about it. It's on the horizon. I'm to the point where now we can start smiling and saying hello again, me and the ladies. We can start back having a light conversation. You know, how your family doing? You know, how your family doing? If we see each other out somewhere, you know. And it goes no farther than that. Well, it was nice seeing you, you know. And go on, you know. These ladies, they were a decimal to blame, but they weren't the whole problem. The person that I was sleeping with, the person that I was supposed to have been involved with, the person that was supposed to have been my man, the person that was supposed to be my kid's father, or been a stepdad to my kids, you know, that's the person to blame, you know. But see, you don't see it like that when you're younger, you know. So, I'm the one basically, you know, should have known that I had a snake in my den, but I didn't, because when you're young and you come to the table with a fair, clean heart, you know what you wouldn't do to your friends. You don't expect that. You don't think when you get up to go make some water, people is getting behind your back trying to figure out how to get together and get each other's numbers and try to figure out how to go get off in the bed together and try to cut you off. You don't think about that stuff, you know. But this stuff goes on, you know, and this is where my life got messed up at, and I'm ready to address this, and I'm ready to heal from this, you know, and do these things still hurt? I can tell y'all right now, I'm 43. I'm in the house right now doing shadow work from things that had happened to me. In these situations with my so-called best friend and my so-called man or my so-called baby daddy or whoever the fuck he was supposed to be. These things still hurt from back then like it was today, 30 years ago today. So the reason that I'm wanting to go back and find the problem is because now that I'm stronger to deal with these things. And see, now that I went back, I'm glad I did, because that lets me know that healing is on the horizon. And I don't know how long it's going to take for me to deal with this stuff, but I'm going to keep dealing until it's all the way out of my system. But now that I'm able to go back, I realize, and I can look with a fresh, clear eye, I realized what the problem was. And the problem was what the problem is today. I've never once in my life met a real man before. All the boyfriends, all this baby daddies, all of this crap, I've never in my life yet at 43 have ever had the experience or the luxury of meeting a real man before. So I don't know how that feels, you know. So I know that I don't want to be with anyone from my past. And I know that I don't want to be with anyone right now today walking around with this thing on my back that's been slept with my friends. You know, and my friends come see me with their new husbands and look at me laughing in my face, you know. Now I really understand what men mean when they say that they don't want to be with a woman that everybody has had. I can speak from that standpoint because I don't want to be with a man that my friends have had, you know. And so, you know how you see couples and they look like they got a dark, dirty cast on them? I don't want my relationships to look like that. I want my relationships to stand in the light, to look fresh, to look crisp, to look airy, you know. And so, any chances of me getting with somebody from the blast from the past, any baby daddy, anybody, like, that's over, because I don't want my girlfriends that knew they took something from me a long time ago. You still with him? You know what is that saying about me? It's saying a lot about me, and I would feel that. I feel it now. I want to experience, you know, meeting somebody that's never crossed me before, that's never done anything to me before, that has my best interest in heart, you know. You know, I want to experience someone that can treat me the way I've never been treated before, because I've never felt that before, you know. Every time I thought I could, you know, my best friends, they came and took them, you know. Until this day, they wouldn't have had the man. But so I want to clean out my closet, you know, and sweep this stuff away and get this stuff to the trash bin, because this is the number one thing, you know, that's been hindering me all my life. And so the reason why I'm facing this is because I just got this intuition, because I'm in my process of building right now, and I got a lot of nice things going on. I'm building. And you know, I want to be the type of woman, I want to come to the table with something, you know. I don't want to use anybody. I want to come to the table with something other than a fork and a spoon, you know. I want to share, you know. And so I'm in my building phase right now. And I really want to be something nice for somebody. I want to be everything that nobody ever seen in me before to somebody, you know. And so I just got this intuition that something is on the horizon for me. So I'm going back to do shadow work on this because I don't want to take that type of crap into my new relationship when God finally does decide to send me this nice man. Why should he have to pay for me choosing the wrong man or what somebody did to me, you know? Why should when he leave the house and say he's going to play basketball or with his friends or going to ride his motorcycle or going fishing, why can't I trust him? You know? And I want to be able to trust him. You know? So that's why I'm around the house kind of feeling down. You know, I get on here and have fun. You know, I get on here and kick it all the time. You know, but if I can get on here and kick it, I can get on here and show you my weak side too. You know. I don't care, you know. Everything. I've always been the butt of everybody's jokes. I've always been the one that had a man and I got him prepped and somebody came and snatched him off my hands. You know, nobody ever seen the beauty in me. You know, nobody cared what I brought to the table once all my girlfriends started coming around. They were just able to take what I had and walk off with it. You know, something that I really loved, something that I seen forever with. You know, just y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm at home, and I'm doing shadow work on me because you know, I just don't think whoever I'm about to meet and whoever God is about to bless me with, I don't think he deserves to get this side of me. So I'm at home working on things, and I don't want nobody else's man. I want my own man. I want my own husband, you know. So I'm at home doing the work, and like I said, I don't even know how long this is gonna take, you know. The other phases that I have cleared out of my life to get me happy to the point where I'm at now, some of those things took about 10 or 15 or 20 years, you know. And then by me just now starting to deal with these things, you know, this thing that I've been suppressing all my life, the main thing that I probably should have took care of first before I took care of the other things, you know. But then I could go get therapy, and I was thinking about that too. Maybe I should go see someone about this because this really handicapped me from the time it happened till today, you know. So I don't know, y'all, what y'all think. Have y'all ever had a situation like this before, or something that really caused you a setback and you suppressed it and you just now dealing with it? But see, it's the thing, y'all. I know I better deal with it because I just got this feeling that God finna do something amazing for me. I believe my husband is somewhere around the vicinity, maybe 2 years off, if that, in between 6 months to 2 years. And I just want to be everything to him. I really want to be a knockout for my husband, you know. And so I'm addressing these things, and I just got a feeling that God said, I'm not going to send him to you until you address these things. So I'm addressing these things, and that's what's going on. I'm walking around Cougar's Clothes. I'm in a lot of pain. I am revisiting a lot of things that has caused me a lot of hurt and pain. I'm in my chambers of betrayal, you know, and I'm going back to face them so I can finally be happy and go to who deserves me, and I deserve him, and I can trust again, and I can smile again, and I can get that smile back that was ripped off my face by somebody that didn't give a fuck about it, you know. So if you like my video, please like, please share, and please subscribe. Cougar's Closet.